god, that's cheesy. Well, I mean, that's what we're going with now. This is the intro now. Doesn't exactly change much. Yeah, sorry about that. Game decided it doesn't want to boot up properly because... Oh, gotta go ahead and have the graphics card update in order to run properly, so I just needed to fix that briefly. But yeah, we're all good now. Give everyone a moment, and then I'll go claim my drop booster, and we'll start stream. Well, start stream, we already started technically. You get what I mean. So I always have that one small worry with whenever you update your graphics card of, oh, something could go wrong, because you never know with that sort of thing. Ay ay ay. Alright. Let's go claim this. We'll figure out what we're gonna do today. Go there. Oh wait, we got drones. Right, the tractor drones going. Might as well. And we'll figure out who's here, who's there, who's everywhere. Ooh, 1015. Ampules. Stealing extractors. Alright, let's cook. What we could do? We'll probably do Duviri, I think, today. We'll probably do the call mission. I don't know if I could get that call mission, depending on which one it is, in like 15 to 20 minutes. Unless it's the really annoying one. In which case I don't remember. That one gets long.
A combination of heightened dopamine levels and a terrible memory. You're welcome!
You're not, no. No, I don't want to, thank you though. But no. Refresh the page. I posted on Twitter, right? Yeah, I did. Okay. Because I didn't post that. Alright, there we go. Let's exit that for the moment. And bada bing, bada boom. Good. Yeah, let's go to the call mission for right now. As I'm just half worried that the GPU is gonna go, nah, we don't like you today, which if it does, I apologize, it might be prone to happening. Usually it doesn't, as can be seen. I know my current version should be stable, but well, I say should, and my previous one was stable, but
moving out.
You know, again, as I said, you know how the new ones are. Well, if it made it to YouTube, then it means it was stable enough. Alright, what do we got?
Call never forget this smell.
Call, you almost died here. You don't have to do this.
Yes, Call do.
Grenades, so flying,
Brothers.
jetpack, Frankratel. 20 enemies, find 4 passwords to unlock cache, and without being failed. Yeah, this is the long one. Oh well. Kill 20 enemies is the easy part. I forgot how stupid those are. Can't bum rush ahead with those. I know there's a wall right here that can't have stuff behind there. I know there's stock behind it. Got any mines up ahead? Oh, we got enemies. Yeah, before we go fight the mini boss, we're definitely gonna take a couple guys with us. If only for distraction, at least. We'll worry about that later. The opposite side. Because I know one of the places that the cache can spawn is all the way in that front spot, so we have to check it, unfortunately. Yeah, this is a blow up spot as well. Yep, blow up spot. You know, there's one in there. Come on, so I can just jetpack my way over. The absolute clown I am. That counts as long as I get the final kill. Final hit on there. It's a little less efficient. I'm not gonna take that. How about the machete? Wanna do a grenade though? That'd be nice. Kinda you. Kind of. Call me with signal. Too high. Funny. Oh, nice, another one. Focusing on the enemy, letting them know it's changed. Don't push me out. You're not allowed to. Very rude. Try and move. Alright, let's get the big man out.
Time for revenge, brother.
Go Drong. Let's actually head back to the front. We can blow up. There's another grenade over here that I missed. We'll come back to that later if we need it. And this is the one that takes a long time, unfortunately, because I think we go through like 2 or 3 sections. And I think we have the Wolf of Saturn 6 as our boss fight as well, which is gonna suck. Just this side? Yeah, it was this side. Blow that up.
Good work.
You know that cache is going to be right at the end. So we at least got the entire map to figure it out. Very minimum, let's get some stock by going back here. Which is at least appreciated if nothing else. That's the wrong way. Map. Not in the right direction. I was right in the direction. Eh. Whatever. There's something really uncomfortable about being inside this ship, I want to say. I can't quite place my finger on why. There just is something in here that I can't explain. It's just vaguely uncomfortable. Maybe it's just the fact that it kind of reminds me of like someone's insides. Like this is like a giant rib cage you're in.
Good boom, brother.
Well, let's pass for cash in here this time. To be fair, I'm not surprised considering the other one was right over in the front, but I mean, it happens. It happens, it happens. We got 15 so far, we got, that's 19. Give me 1 second again. Apologize. Doopa-doopa-doo-doo. Need to reformat something real quickly. Screen for minimizing. English. English is a hard language. Real quick. I want to make sure. Hiding a loot there or something, are you? Oh, we got here. Just a guy. No, if it was a dog tags mission, I'd say that'd be good, but no dog tags. Blow this up. Good for 8 minutes already.
Brother did good.
Two guys, so I have to command them over to hold. Get the front one first. We got the weapon. Ignis. Oh yeah, flamethrower. This is where the fun begins. Real quick. Oh, there's a spot that I need to go. Alright, yep, his spot, I'll go my spot. Nope. Stock right behind. Or below, rather. You ain't slick either. Release, brother. Release, brother.
Time to fight.
Oh, threw me a grenade, how kind of you. 2 more flying kills with grenades. Oh, corporate guy. I think I've actually. Check that. Fight. This. Alright. Oh, we can count from there. Okay, there we go. Finish. Go through the corpus man. Composition he has.
Time to fight.
Okay.
There's another group of prisoners on the other end of the Murex. I've identified a dropship you could use to get them, but you remember what happened the last time.
Call survived and escaped with his brothers.
Something like that. Marking your destination.
Close enough. He gets the idea. Just the thought that counts. Okay, can you all come back, please? Should not take you this long. There we go. Go blow it up.
Brother did good.
Those in the meantime. Those be annoying. Just in here. That's fine. We'll go look around beforehand, because if there's anything else in here, like there might be. If we leave, we won't be able to get it again. Definitely in the right way. So that will go around the side then. To know thing, yes. Anything else here? Clean? Nope. But yeah, I figured I might as well start today with my weekly call mission. Start call mission, yes, stall. I mean, might as well. Get some of the rewards, do a few things, vibe with chat for a bit. Load up anyway, so I'll just take care of that ahead of time.
Good boom, brother.
Looks like I needed to come to this area anyway.
Good work.
Oh. Alright, so we go across the opposite side, check for the other Munode, if there is any there. And see if there's anything else on this. I mean, there probably isn't, because I think it's 2 and 2. But, I mean, if we're lucky enough, we can get like a third one on the first one. Makes it a lot easier. So at that point, it's just objective survive, essentially. Then, defeat the mini-boss. That's, I think, on the second one. I could be wrong on that. Here. Nope. That's fine, I can deal with that. Really blew up. Yeah, we had one small room still here, yeah. I knew we were missing something in here. Oh, stock. I mean, stock is stock. We're not going to complain about that. 2 stock is 2 stock, and that's 1/20th of the way to... It's 5% of the way to a new one. New thingamabobber. Oh! Speak of the devil, and yet he shall appear.
Good boom,
Look
brother.
at that. What did I say, a third one? It's entirely duds. Alright. Let's get cooking. And scramble.
There's the bowl core, held in place by tether nodes.
Yeah, tether node, schmether node. Give me 1 second. Okay, there we go. Might be having someone join later. We'll see. They're asking if I was live. Goodbye, ugly. Blow that up. Stop that. Stop that. You will stop that. Anyone who's seen Adventure Time knows what I'm talking about with that one. Hold up. Or I'm gonna have to... There we go. I know it sometimes takes a couple tries. A little inconsistent. Got something right around the back here. Of course you are. That's not surprising, honestly. Stock. Go boom.
Brother did good.
Nope. Stay over there. Stay away. You're not welcome to our party. Over there. Up here. Don't have the ship to land for a moment. Nope. Okay. Gotta do this. As long as I don't have to destroy it by myself. I've had to do it before where I've had it just would not blow up. It was in a really awkward spot where it generated. Yeah, that was not a fun time. I just slowly wail on it for a while. You may be able to shoot it too. Remember to attack it or blow it up, but the answer is no. Now the ship is gone. I just teleported. Makes no sense, but who needs logic? It's a video game. What we got inside here? Yep, boss fight, right?
Detecting a sniper rifle in your area. Looks like
Boss fight.
Grenier's special issue.
Vexper.
Wonder how that ended up here.
Oh, there's your answer as to
Carl,
why.
you've got company. Grenier, she's not like the others.
There's a summer port I actually haven't gotten before. Ow. Load.
She's shielded by 2 cloaked drones. I'm targeting at dissipation fields to reveal them, but I need your help to triangulate. Order your brothers to take up the marked positions.
I'm going there too.
That's it. See the drones? Take aim. Can't get a lock.
That's my
I
guy.
need you or your squad in position.
Uh-oh. Position. Alright, fine.
It worked? Then craw's all yours.
Alright.
Sometimes I even surprise myself.
Alright. Go all the way to the back one, unfortunately, but we'll make it work. We will make it work.
Now's your chance, Call. Use your veil smasher thingy.
Remember jungle? Crush shiny bugs? Wake up! Wake up! Wake up!
Time for you to wake up. Alright, we're good. Mini boss down.
I am myself again. Call. I can make it from here. Should the Queens send us after you, we'll let you know first.
Feeling that I should keep the sniper rifle or take it along with me. No, I think I'm gonna take Vexper along with me. It's more fun. And it doesn't have literally 5 shots and a 3-second reload time. As much as I like it, that's just a little painful. I can do burn damage as well. Doesn't compare enough. Less damage, but more consistency. Got the last one hiding in the back. Oh, hiding in the back. No, forgot about that. Whoops. Alright. Well. Get that so much. I think I've gotten this one, yeah. We get New Horizon unlocked. Interesting. Go look at that off screen. Well, it is what it is. Move off down, we just got to get to the ship, get to the next area. Then, yeah, just gotta get the caches and then just speed run. Just don't die. Get everything, we get a nice clean sweep run. We already have, yeah, 60 stock. Plus whatever amount of extra spare stock is down along the way. Talking probably like 70 stock at this point. Spread. Okay. I think it did, but we gotta be doubly sure. Spare just in case. Get all four, then we can just focus on escaping. Really, that's the one thing that's keeping us exploring right now. Instead of just sprinting through. We're gonna rampage. So I don't mind not having a time issue with this one, considering it's a little bit more lengthy. Another one just will respawn back over when the next one is nice. Everybody's back here now. Alright, boys, time to get into the ship. And then we have a little fun. Like a rock. No, they got left behind in the bag. Send you with garbage, gone. Uh-oh, we're crashing. Nope, not a problem.
Losing control. Call.
Brothers, get out!
Everyone out before we explode. Is everyone okay?
Call need to stop doing that.
Oh, there goes our ride.
Get your brother's call. I'll arrange your extraction.
There we go, spicy gun. Sadly not as many, but... This is one of those. Oh, now you blow it up. It's already blown up. A little late to the party on that one. Place it down 40. Alright, that's fine. We're on the side, just check. Still need that one. Clean, clean, okay. Hello. We're just doing the weekly mission right now. No, you're fine. Today's a weird day anyway. This one when we do our Warframe stream on Wednesday. We got people that are not going to be remembering that. It's okay. Last cash so I can actually open it. There it is. Speak of the devil and it appears. One of you guys blow it up, please? There we go, thank you. Then we have everything. As long as I don't die, I have everything. And once I actually get to the last little section of the boss fight, I'll be able to open up the cache. Open. Out of the way, come on. I question whether I need to sniper rifle. I forgot to get the the Wolframe Rattler. Actually, isn't even that bad. You all stay here. I move position. Worry about those later. Ammo. It's finished. We'll free him. Alright, one down. And one to go. At least these guys will be both good beat tanks, and they'll also just be good damage dealers against the boss that we're going to have to fight at the end. Deal with those mines, that's why I'm getting early. So get knocked into him, I'm definitely dead. Get in position. Not to be in there as long as at least one of them's in there. More mobile for right now. Actually will be. Position. Okay, we can gun down everything. Beauty. I think today we're gonna do Veer, I think. Once we finish this up, we'll do a little bit of the circuit. We'll do a regular circuit today.
Call, Grenier's
I'll work
signal
on
ahead, but
the advanced one, the path
it's as
one.
if he was connected to a sentient mind before Narmer.
Call heard of this one.
Get the exit, remember the other wall. We don't need to worry about anything in terms of collecting. We got everything we can get. So we just focus on escaping.
Reading massive trauma, amalgam rejection, chemical hypersaturation. How is it still alive?
Brother in pain. Call do what call must.
Call. You can't save them all.
Call save. But not from Narmer.
We got that one there. We got all 4 of them over, and this area is now sealed, so... Welcome to this boss fight. If I'm gonna die anywhere in this level, it's gonna be right here. That's why. Ah, they got me. Yeah, I told you.
Treating massive trauma.
If I'm gonna
mouth
die, this is
injection,
where I
chemical
would.
Hypersaturation.
And this one's
How
no
is it
joke.
still alive?
It's
Brother
unfortunate though. That would've been
pain.
nice.
Call
30
do
stock.
what Call must.
Call.
I'm not feeling like we're playing this one over again because of how long it
Save
takes.
them all.
Call save. But not from an armor.
I've gotten through this one before without getting there, but as I said, just it really depends if he decides to rush you down or not. If he does, yeah, goodbye your HP.
Extraction is ready. Get
If he
your
does,
brothers to the
well,
hangar.
I mean, been 30s. It would have been nice 105. Oh, still, we got like 85. That's still nice. That's still 2 additional Archon mods for some other stuff. Now we have my railjack here. Alright.
Mission complete.
Yeah, 85.
Excellent work, Tenno.
As I said, unfortunate. That would have been really nice to get that, like 115, but there's always next week. As I'm not playing that over again. That one specific sucks. Other two are fine in my opinion, but that one kind of sucks. Because how annoying that one is. The Deacon one can be a little bit painful to relearn, or to learn. Relearn, but to learn. But the other one's just long. Alright, let's go circuit. Right, we took Avara. Yeah, we got Avara, Inaros, and I'm blanking on who the other one was. But yeah, I went for Avara today because, or this week because I don't feel like doing a bunch of those spy missions. And Inaros, we can at least get him from Barrow Blueprint. Oh yeah, Titania, that was the other one. Because she's also available through request as well. So that's not too bad. This one's just the most RNG based. So let's go find some people. And let's go to Deviri. Let's see if we can get some luck with some of my weapons. What do we have? We have Dante, Trinity, Cora Prime, Gara, Octavia Prime. I know which one we're taking. I don't have my Dante fully done, so I'm just gonna take the basic set because I need to form my Dante and I haven't worked on him enough. No, it's fine. I get it. There's no rush. Yep, just for intrinsics. How are we looking on intrinsics? Speaking of which, we got all of opportunity. I refuse to acknowledge the pineapple on pizza. What we got next? Reduce cooldown between dashes. No, rating is working overguard. Deviri. Deviri. Precision parry. Nope. Name your cave is nice. Yeah, we'll start working on this one then. Not because there's something I particularly want, but because I want to start working on being able to get this and this. This is just cool, but... Alright, let me actually get my stuff and see what we got there. Schiaggiati, Checo, Vectrix, Scourge. What's Schiaggiati? Because if I finish something off, I get invisibility. Catalyst. Tomac, we'll do that. Aggressive bile. Super need when reloading. Water packs of base punch. I want to stream specifically. Ah, it is. Okay. I think we'll do that then, yeah. Let's go with Vectrix. Lasers. We just got lasers. We're just laser gang. There's also one other thing I want to do. I'm gonna click all these. Resources. My day's been okay. It's kind of existing. Where is the Pathos clamps? Oh. Yeah, the last time I was here, we got Sun and Moon. I actually have not this one. Yeah, I have Azathane now, so I've been using that over Sun and Moon. Plus, I have it for my Warframe, and I actually have a Riven for it, so it's all good. Seeing Dante with a sword like this just feels weird. He doesn't look like he should be having one. Just looks moderately cursed.
Many defensive battles within the Origin system were lost. Through the paradox, you now have the chance to undo those defeats. Prepare yourself. A fresh wave approaches.
The laser. This is just a laser central. And you know what? I'm down for it, honestly. Switch over and reload this one. Compact is good. Blue Marrow. Actually, I like the corrosive one more. The 3 fragments. Nice. Nice we need. It's not entirely useless either. Got anything interesting over looking for
No
the 3
time
fragments?
to rest. Already a new onslaught begins.
See anything up there. Here. Like I know they can hold off some of the weaker enemies immediately if we can get extra decrees. I forgot to go collect my decrees. And whatever. I know we're going to be going back here in the newest update that's going to be coming soon. Nope. Let's open the chat. Great job, Dante. Great job, me. Right, I actually need to be proctoring my abilities. I'm playing Dante and I'm being the worst Dante out here and forgetting to use my abilities. You are literally supposed to be unkillable.
Your resolve is being tested. Do not falter.
While you're focusing on murdering everything. Oh, you got Sevi Prime. I don't even get my Sevi Prime, dang. Oh well.
The stout bow stands.
I mean, if I got Stalker, that would have been fun too. Stalker's always fun to get. We do some real funky stuff with them.
Been exhausted. If only for now. It is my duty to make extraordinary demands of exceptional people.
We have my boy Teshin here.
Crucibles. Bizarre contraptions left behind from the time of Scholar's Landing. Master their alchemy to understand the elemental forces you wield. Locate a crucible.
Yeet. That's what I need.
Your enemies hoard the amphors the crucibles need. Retrieve
Well,
them.
not for long.
When heat and cold crash together, the blast elemental
Yeet.
force is created.
Get a blast. Get a lightning blast, my guy. Cool. You personally get that as a little touch from me. Alright, let me click these. Cold, fire. The efficiency's nice. Let's do... That's good. And... each deck of corrosive, nice. That's really good because it ties with my weapon. Oh, I have 29 ammo left on this thing afterwards. I definitely need some ammo. Yeah, whatever. Is that the other one I can work with? Okay, I'm stacked with this one up to 19,000 instead of 26,000. That's still decent enough. I can still make 26,000 work. Or 19,000 work rather. It's still good enough. There's still a substantial amount.
Complex elemental force. Create another.
I got corrosive now.
Corrosion's elemental force is the deadly byproduct
corrosive.
of toxin and electricity.
Got everyone full almost. Alright, everyone's full. Basically. I almost kind of wish I got Steel Path with this, because Steel Path would have made this a little bit harder, but at the same time we'd be getting all the good stuff with it. I know I'm going to be playing the Steel Path version later. I'm going to be like, oh, this is garbage, all of this is garbage. I'm only going to do one level. So I can at least get some rewards. Sometimes that's just how the cookie crumbles. Poison. That this is one of the few weapons that doesn't immediately try to reload my... You have to manually press the reload button. That's because of the fact that it has a grenade, essentially. I mean, it's cool. Might actually make it for myself at some point, pretty soon. Once I quit enjoying it. Oh, I'm just completely out. Okay. Take that. Finished up.
I imagine the long-departed scholar would have been impressed with how you've wielded his crucibles today.
Take a fire. I prefer to poison, but or to take a fire.
Aside and rest, or fight on.
For some reason, you can take an ampule with you. Look at the little grenade right there, like a little lantern
Secrets
almost.
lie buried deep within the undercroft.
All right, we got 3 excavators
Paradox
going.
provides the means to extract them. You must protect the excavators and
Seize
keep
the
them
means
powered.
of production, brothers. Those who need brothers, you too shall seize the means of production. Oh my gosh.
An extractor is out
That's
of power.
good. I don't care about the rerolls because I haven't used mine. That's 2 levels. We'll take that. It's usually a lot better. But I can make it work. I can make it work.
Void treasure location established.
Okay. Of course, I forgot my ampule. It's whatever. It's just a little thing on the ground. It's a fire ampule. That's funny. Alright, good.
Extractor deploying.
Oh well.
A new extraction site may now be claimed.
I don't think we want to do that. All of you need to go. Hello.
Extractor in place.
Get your healing. Get your overguard. Get your overguard here. Buy 2, get 1 free. Buy 2, get 1 kill free. Get 2 casts for the price of 1. 3 casts for the price of 2 even.
Marking void treasure extraction site.
Oh, am I some sales guy now? Yes. The sales prophecy. Oh, there's his arm. Well, we got 38 seconds to hold out. Whoops.
Extractor in place.
Say in the meantime. Yeah, I got some nice plans for tomorrow evening, so I'm looking forward to that.
Further buried riches are here for the taking.
I got time. Yeah, we can do it at the very least. Let's at least get the next stage.
As you can stand.
Especially because of the fact we got such good gear. We're trying to at least take it as far as we can get. Especially because this is the regular one. But the Jackal's not that bad.
A graceless machine with no business here. Dispatch it and move on. A warrior must strike where the foe's armor is weakest. Do not hesitate to attack when an opening presents itself. Evade. You can attack later. You have an opportunity. Take it. The foe flees before your onslaught. Hunt it down. Turn your fury upon what is vulnerable.
Oh, little man. Big man. Overly large man. Go back up in the air. We're gonna to do? I'd like for you to do so we can smash you again. What if you allow us to damage your legs? That would also be great too.
It has support. Change your focus.
Sure. Nah. I'll mark that right there. Really want to combine, get more room wherever we can. We actually got one. I ain't afraid of anything. There, let me in.
The foe has fallen.
Yoink.
Stab it to the heart.
I ain't
This
afraid.
victory serve as a warning.
We got more cap now.
Duviri is defended.
Survival? Yeah, we got plenty. Dante can do a lot of work on just on his own. We got a good squad of people with the Dante. Oh man.
Do not expect me to tell you when to stop. Judge for yourself.
Yeah, 28,000's good. Just for survival.
Endurance is defiance. Prove you can endure the undercroft at its most oppressive.
What we got? Okay. Got 3 jumps now. Objective survive. Bye bye. Look like Dante just waved at him too. Honestly, even if today is a little bit of a slower stream, I don't mind. I know on Saturday we're going to be playing Phasmo again, which I know you're going to enjoy that. I know you definitely do want that. Yeah, we're going to be playing Phasmo on Saturday, and then we gotta have a nice, relaxing weekend. Can be nice and worth it. Outside of that, kind of a slow day beyond what I've already said. Sadly, nothing too noteworthy.
You have 60 seconds.
No, we have 2.5.
Prepare to receive life support.
I know he's gonna say that we got the oxygen left. Talk something.
Life support replenished.
I'm gonna sit right here, I'll give you plenty.
Life
Boy,
support
stupid
is limited.
mounts a shield.
It must not be squandered.
Bone marrow.
Only 60 seconds remain.
The one side of issues about being weapons is you absolutely lose your ammo so fast though. Ooh, it'd be nice. That's really good. That's what I'm
30 seconds
using.
left. Systems charged with life support.
Oh,
60 seconds left.
I have enough time for one more. Before I feel like I need to go. Not because of stream, but more just ammo issues. Even if I get stuck by myself, I think I'd still do okay. Because again, Dante. If I need to, I can, as long as I have energy, I'm basically unkillable. Then the other stuff's just bonuses. Ability O2 spammer. 7-foot overguard is all gone. Over here. We're doing a super low skill path enemies now. That said, at least I did get an ammo reserve refill. I'm not complaining. Actually, I might have to go a little bit longer now to figure out the next goal is.
The spark of victory has been struck. Fight on and fan the flame. Give me your ammo. This is a robbery.
too. 100. Look at that, more corrosive damage.
What a waste! Your scarred vessel comes to beg once more.
Nah,
You will never
I think we're
find
begging.
the Janus key.
I don't care about your Janus key. I don't care about your garbage key.
I, Captain War, have ascended, and the void salutes me. You will die a lifetime, an eternity, a universe of deaths before you are blessed.
Dude, can you
by
not?
the
You're not
endlessness
welcome
of this
here.
place, this paradise. I will never close an eye to the gift that is the void. Even as my flesh hardens, a wall of bone awaits my joining.
I'm a little too enthusiastic about this, buddy. Like, I'll just chuck a grenade at it, not a problem, but apparently that's what's new.
The battle is won. The paradox tamed.
We got, actually, we got, that's Void Flood, we're going. That's a Void Flood, I just realized.
For now.
870 circuit progress is nice, got a bunch of stuff. 340 cryotic's nice, 12 rune marrow is good. A lot of decent stuff. A lot of good, spicy, decent stuff. Alright. Oh, and we got new Loka up too. I think I have the resources I need, and if I do, we'll just go upgrade that.
Give what you can, Tenno.
Alright.
Your humanity is a we
give
offer these to aid
me-
you, Tenno.
Mere, eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
Your humanity is a
I don't
these
care
offerings
about
are
my
pure.
humanity. Dang it, I picked the wrong one. Get the seed sculpture though. Just don't need this. When's Purity? Furus, Fulker, Skana, Panthera. Okay, fair enough. Retreat, factory. This looks like one of those weird, like, water fountains that you'd see at a school. Like one of those weird stylized ones. Maybe it's just a me thing. It might be. What do we have? Yeah, no, as I was... Yeah, as you can see, we have Cephon Suda, Arbors of Hexus, Parent Sequence, and we just need new Loka. And then we have 4 of the 6 of them that are not my negatives. Alright, alrighty. Yeah, that should be... I was gonna say, it's like, what, 2 days roughly? 3 days? Something like that? That's whatever. Because yeah, that's 50,000, I get like 23,000 a day roughly. So up to some numbers.
This is what
Like anything I want from here right now? Or should I just switch over? I do like the goofy money one. Just gets more money every time it gets more bright. More money. There's a little goof. What's that one there? He's just standing there. No, I gotta get this one. This is too funny.
Taste.
That one's too funny. I just want the one where he just standing there. He looks so disappointed. Alright, what we got from... Shotgun Savvy. Burner Optics. Swirling Tiger. I mean, I don't need to worry about this. What is the one I still need? I don't think I have I have 2 of these. I don't have this. Honestly, it's probably better I have 2 of this because the fact of that's the hardest one. I mean, natural talent's good. I need that. I basically just need to get to rank 7. But no, I need another Arcane Avenger. Another Arcane Avenger would be nice. Get to rank 9 then, because I don't care about the blueprint. I mean, I already have one. Bonus blueprints, whatever. So this and this is good. I can get this as well. Bypass laser barriers. You're great for spy missions with that on. And this I just like, which not really an issue, especially with literally one mission. Huh. Give me 1 second. We're gonna go ahead and refresh things for purposes of stream check. Also, while we're here, as a reminder to anyone who is watching, we have a Discord. You can do that. You can use !Discord. And there is an invite, and if you have any questions for me, be it off stream or on stream, you can use !question, and that should give you some links. Perks of joining the Discord are obviously the fact of you get the stream schedule early, and any kind of cases like this where I'm doing a poll, that's where I'll be handling that on. So there's that. Plus you just get a opportunity to play with me or do some other kind of stuff too when it comes to some of the stream stuff. Like for example, as I mentioned earlier, we'll be doing Phasmo on Saturday. And if y'all want to play, I'll definitely be open to playing with viewers. Only restriction I have is please make sure you're in the Discord so that way I know which person you are. Not because I don't trust people, but it's just a precautionary measure. You know how it goes. Anyway, you know what? Let's go see what we have in the cooker right now. My call mission earlier, we got the cooker. Took an hour on this. I'll worry about that at the end of stream. Someone's gonna need to remind me about that. Some more of these going. Nah, why not? It's my 7,500. I keep a nice stack of 100. Yeah, that'll whatever. That'll work. Alright. Actually, how does that helmet look on Sevi? I'm kind of curious. I just bought it because I just bought it because the fact of Sevi has a helmet available. Huh. Interesting. Just like, gonna look kind of goofy with this one. No, we're sticking with the Prime helmet. Alright. Let's do that. You know what, maybe we'll go back to, you know, we got any relic cracking? What relics we want to do? Sorry, look, maybe do something.
This is the future. Power.
No, it's not. You know what? Let's go do a sortie. I need to use max level stuff, so that's not it. Azathane. Let's go do a sortie. I mean, one of the opportunities of getting to do so on stream, so might as well take advantage of it.
There is a prisoner here that is vital to our operations.
Right.
Search for the holding location.
I do wish Sevi was a one-time speed multiplier sometimes. I think I mentioned before, even Atlas generally. I'll just crack this just in case. No. Yes. Slower than I was hoping for, but it's whatever.
The moment you enter the holding area, they'll trigger the execution sequence. Rescue the hostage before it finishes. Heavy robotic signature detected. Lock and load.
Nope. Bloom going. Vulnerability go burr. Might as well be. One step away from it. Look at how much HP I have, how much shields I have. I wonder if I put too many stats on him. Maybe if I did, I can always just drop a couple of those out and drop one of his mods on instead. That always can happen. That works, that works.
The hostage is almost out of time.
I should
Hurry.
get the hostage, I need to speed up a little bit.
Bypass complete. You may proceed.
Taking my
We've
sweet
reached
time.
the prison. Find our prisoner in one of these cells.
They're all looking for him. Compared to all the enemies that are in the way.
I'm in your debt, Tenno. Let's go home.
This serves some kind of purpose.
Subject found. You need to bring the captive to safety.
Alright.
Protect them at all costs.
That same energy is spamming out. I feel like trying some other weapons out, push some other primaries, but as I said, if I'm gonna be doing higher end stuff for it, definitely some good stuff there.
Escort mission complete.
It's so
the
goofy.
hostage is safe now. Let's get out of here.
I'll slot on the parent sequence one later. Now it's different plastids. It's like the one resource I wish was more common in bigger amounts. You'd think that would be one of those that's like nanospores, but it's not.
This
Radiation
is
hazard,
the
whatever.
future. Power, precision,
I mean, they're in danger.
prestige.
I'm not.
The pinnacle of the warsmith's art.
I mean, obviously I'm not going to try to murder them, but if it comes down to it, if I accidentally nuke them in the process, oops. Got some flavored water here. We got key lime flavored water today. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. What's Prime? Protea Prime. There's a little parallax ship too. Right, wave 1. And we got our typical. I know it's the Lisette. I call it the Lisket because it's funnier.
Your target is the reactor. The reactor will have tight security. Watch out for enemy patrols.
The loot goblin energy
Okay,
with this
you're
one is
looking for the
strong.
mainframe. It's critical that you deliver the payload to that location.
Well, as long as they're not in danger from me, it's no problem. I remember they gave everyone a legendary fusion core. Man, anyone who made, honestly myself and I know plenty of other people got plenty of those for super cheap, and people were selling them for like 60 platinum per. Especially since the price is going back up, obviously. Drop down 60 or 70. Then you get a mod that sells for like 120, you get 50 platinum extra. And all you need to do is get the cost for it.
Target found.
And if you don't use
Destroy
it for that, well, you still have a couple spare cores on you.
Target destroyed. Proceed to the extraction point.
Everyone's getting radiation poisoning. Give me that. And I'm fine using, I can still at least turn it into endo, where I can sell it off for a little bit of money. Maybe we'll get this for today. We'll get from the sortie today. Get a bunch of endo, we're gonna get some sculptures. We're gonna get a booster. If we're lucky we'll get the fusion core. Probably not, but one can always hope. One can always hope. That's far away. Not as far as I was hoping. Okay, there he is. I was wondering where he was going. Taking my dog out for a walk. I see there's a little Kuba right here. This is your dog, and this is my dog. He's a very angry dog, as you can tell.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
Not bad so far. Always nice to get more Oxium. Also more Endo is good too. I got too many nanospores. Lord have mercy on me for that one. Too many nanospores and a half. Alright. Last one. Bonus on him again. Any physical enhancement? Not a problem. Yeah, what do we got for rewards today? Nonsa Sculpture, Ribbon Mod, 3-day booster, 4,000 Endo, 6,000 Kuva, Warframe Adapter, Catalyst to Reactor Blueprints, or Legendary Core. Well, we'll find out. And the good thing, at least, is if you get a good squad, you'll usually at least have one or two of them with you. And I think the Protea Prime swapped the Gyre, I think, or maybe there was a Wisp Prime that swapped the Gyre. But, you know, you usually at least carry someone with you the entire time out of the 3 people that you do the first level with. It's not like you can go back and do the first level again. So.
This is a mobile defense mission. You must deliver payloads and defend a number of locations while I break into the network. Be prepared for heavy resistance. I can't do this without you.
I'm probably not the best guy to pick up the key.
You're still
My
in the
primary is where all my damage is. I think my secondary is useless, but it's more of a priming weapon and actively try to rely on it for damage.
Here is a terminal. Get me in and get ready
Take his chamber though.
I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment.
Literally everything. Sight. It's a good feel. It's a good feel. Oh, someone dropped theirs too. Is his name? His name is literally an egg. Okay. I mean, I ain't gonna complain. That's pretty
Still
funny.
working on it. Continue to defend.
Okay, I got that side. I'm gonna go back around. I'll bring up mine on the last one.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Actually, no, it's 130. 130 rather. I'll get to the second one, I can probably do it. Not immediately, it's partially through that.
We are finished here. Move on. We've got to find a terminal.
Big boy, Sevi. Does not get him with anything. Except poison. I like poison.
Terminal
If I had a third slot just for arcanes,
Prepare to defend.
There's always that temptation of just putting on arcane resistance just not to deal with it. This poison is just annoying. It wouldn't be worth it compared to like something like Arcane Energize or Blessing, or I'd have to give up something. You know, I want a frame. We got a frame that has 2 aura slots. Let's get a frame that gets like 4 arcanes, like 3 or 4 arcane slots, and gets one started out for free. Or not for free. I'm saying arcane slots for free. Of course they're for free. Give one that has like 3 or 4 arcane slots. I'd love to see what they could do for that then. DE, feel free to take this idea. I don't think anyone from DE is watching this, but if they somehow see it, feel free to. Because sometimes I notice plenty of times where sometimes I wish I had more arcanes more than I could have. I gotta do more. You know, sometimes you just feel like you're missing that one little thing to make the build perfect. I mean, yeah, you'd be losing out on any other, you know, passive, but if that's your passive, that's not the worst passive to have.
Area completed. Move on.
Oh, we got the Corpus guy.
Your crowns are safe in my grasp, oh father.
Oh, my grasp, not my hand. No, you're just dead, I think. You're just dead. Get melted. Get frozen and then get melted. You might have damage resistance to literally everything, but you ain't gonna be able to
drop me in and defend
guard yourself against everything forever. You ain't exactly immune to status.
I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment.
Mine, no mines. Anyone else that feels like slipping and sliding around in this area? We have a guest.
Stay
We do.
focused.
Hello.
There's a
Goodbye.
heavy unit approaching. Still working on it. Continue to defend.
No? That's sneaky enough. I have a thing called the mini-map. It doesn't allow you to sneak by very well. Probably should work on your mini-map disabling first. Then you'd actually be a little bit of a threat. So you can do that. Or just you look up my top left corner and then it's time.
Tenno, but we did it. Mission complete.
Alrighty. Well, let's get out of here. Let's see what reward we got.
Corpus walkers are heading to your location.
Titania Prime, Protea Prime, and a Gyre. Little thing.
Another job well
Do my little
executed.
thing. We get a little Zenith Brand thrown out of it too. Okay, we got a melee weapon. I mean, for a common reward, that's not the worst thing we could have gotten. Because there's always the potential of it being for a good melee weapon, or I can just sell it off for a little bit of platinum. Alright, let me swap that out. Let's go switch back to my gear from before. I have a screenshot of you somewhere, of you actively floating in the air when you shouldn't be able to be. Like, how about you just don't? Like, how about no? Go away. You're not liked here. You're not welcome here, even. Yeah, I haven't touched my operator since I got a couple of things. Like the wolf hood I think is the most real customization outside of the decks and bait stuff that I had. I actually have much more stuff than that now. Obviously. But, I don't know. Maybe one of these days I'll go try to make my operator look a little bit prettier too.
As ready as you will ever be.
No, to be fair, it's not on my high list of priorities. I'm gonna go back and do a little bit more of the circuit, I think. Let me check the time, yeah. Only about an hour and a half in. We can definitely do a little bit more of the circuit. Nothing too crazy. Oh, we're loading in, it takes a moment. There we go. We got Cora, we got Wisp, we got Saren. Oh, I know who exactly we're going. We're back to Sevi. Back to not dying. There's always a good feeling when you get your main in Duviri. I'll take the 10 Archoplasmor if it comes down to it. That's pretty decent. I mean, I'll take this strictly so I can level it. But I am going to... No, we're going for this one. I haven't even leveled mods on it more. Archoplasmor game.
My dreams were not wholesome.
That is most unfortunate. If I had an Incarnate on this, I would take the sight, the hate. But for melee wise, let me test this one out. How am I feeling on that one versus... Okay, yeah, we're definitely going for this one. There's no way I'm using the Cinta over. Like Tenet Archoplasmor. This one I have a Riven on mine. I think I have equipped. I hope I have equipped on it. My Arca Solstice skin on it. Look how I got it set up there, minus the lack of other stuff. We got for decrees. That would be really, really funny. You know, I'm gonna do it. I know that it's not the best option by far, but I think it would be so funny.
Go out into Duviri and fear nothing you find. For the most fearsome being in all Duviri should be you.
Can't doesn't tell me. Argo and Vel, so it's a mason shield. There's a big giant mace. No, that's a pole arm. I said that's a heavy blade. That's a rapier, I believe. And this is the starting one. It's 50 Pathos clamps. Whereas these ones are 50, 60, 60. I mean, to be fair, whenever the new operation drops, it will be quite nice.
Every time you leave this cave, I fear it will be the last time. The Paradox has drawn Void Angels to besiege the Undercroft. Undo what their claws have done.
Oh great, Void Flood immediately.
May fall to something
really said you ain't escaping the Void Flood this time.
The spheres you see are ambient void energy. Gather as much as you can and use it to heal the damage.
Void balls, yes. While we're doing this, we get melee kill. That's just nice. Ooh, it's good. A ton, but still not really. Progress is progress. Take advantage of that. Okay, let me do my wood cascades. for the week. Oh, here's what it is. I'll do that later. It's not like I'm not playing this game off stream. Oh, that's right. I still need to level this one a little bit more too. Well, to be fair, I think I have all my mods on it anyway, and even if I don't, whatever, still better than the other options.
Fight on. Close the ruptures as you would staunch the wounds of a comrade.
We love Teshin around here. He's cool. Oh yeah. One of the things I also do love about him as well, even more, is there is a super...
The Void Angels are unrelenting.
There's something super subtle.
Are all that is keeping them at bay.
I'll intentionally go back to Duviri in a bit, just to be able to show it. Because there's something super specific involving Teshin that I want to point out that is super good foreshadowing, because I know originally you weren't able to do the Duviri paradox for a while, but I know that they changed it later on eventually. Like, I know one of my buddies that got me into the game,
their master will be freed. He
was having an aneurysm at the fact that I could do the Duviri paradox as soon as I got through Earth. He's like, you shouldn't be able to do that, don't do that because it's got spoiler stuff. It's like, well, it's not really spoiler stuff, it's more foreshadowing for other things. There's some super subtle stuff that if you've done a couple of specific quests, you'll understand.
Has been sealed. Excellent work.
And I love small things like that in games, personally. So it's just the devs went out of their way just to add the most minute of details for people to find. And it shows the consistency and care to detail that they do have, which,
the enemy
considering game is both an art form and technology, but it's also just gaming as a whole is an art form, especially the production of games itself.
Or fight on.
It's both a science and an art.
Is defiance. Prove you can endure the undercroft at its most oppressive.
That, and at the end of the day, it might just be a personal thing, but I'm of the opinion that games in essence are like a story. It's basically like an animated story. Like it's like a playable story in a sense. Ooh, fragment. Yeah, it's a playable story at the end of the day. Because you start out with, like a book, you have a whole bunch of characters you're introduced to, but instead of reading through what happens, you're actively seeing it with your own two eyes, and, you know, going through those levels, or those, paths, or whatever's going on in the game itself, depending on the genre. I mean, heck, there's literally a type of game called a visual novel in terms of the genre, where it's basically just a book in a game, so can't get more on the nose than that. So whether it's just, a game with, a whole bunch of action going on in there, the same way that you would read a thriller book, or it's a horror novel, the same way you play a horror game, or whether it's a romance book, similar to the way you'd have, a visual novel, like a dating simulator. It's the same kind of ideals at the end of the day, it's just different art forms, so I definitely argue that game design is both an art and a science. But again, that's just my 2 cents on the matter. Obviously, I'm just one crocodile. But hope there's at least some words of value you can get out of that.
60 seconds remain.
I'll just drop that down here. And up. Oh, okay.
Life support has been activated.
That's a rare only. Oh, I guess I do proc anyway. I'm not gonna complain. Good.
Life support is inbound.
What's in there is getting absolutely shredded. It's here somewhere. There's a market for them.
Periodically, life support will appear. Use it only as you must.
Use it only as you must. Well, I mean, if you're going to give us excess
You
life
have
support,
60 seconds.
I think we'll be a little bit more liberal in its usage.
Systems charged with life support.
I kind of being incentivized at that point. Even if I'm not a biggest fan of this gun. It's not terrible. I'd rather spawn a prime at that point. I remember going through the Duvir paradox the first time. I didn't even know we had story choices that mattered because of where the location of the quest was originally. I was like, oh, I'll just replay over it to see some of the dialogue changes and to see if I did a couple of things differently. And then I did, and I'm like, oh. It didn't make any difference. I didn't see a little bar pop up. So I initially picked the name The Rabbit Soul without even realizing, oh, this was an actual choice. That determines your guy's personality. All the red orbs. Like Devil May Cry, we want to collect all the red orbs.
Seconds left.
To be fair, having that extra movement speed does solve the one issue that I have with Sevi, where he's a little slow sometimes. To be fair, the amount of decrease we're gonna be zooming. Oh yeah, defense is gonna be easy. Then I do love the fact that if you have certain weapons in their base form that you've available, but you've not leveled, you could just straight up level a weapon a ton. You get like one of those level 0 ones, you can just go straight up to 30 if you play long enough. Be it on base or on
History
steel path variation.
That this Tenno asset was destroyed in a grave setback to the cause. Let us rewrite that event. No time to rest. Already a new onslaught begins.
Time travel shenaniganry. Alternate reality shenaniganry. Here we go. Oh, more nearby. Bump. I will say, whenever anyone who hasn't gotten super far into Duviri with the intrinsics and such, you definitely want to get the one that gives you the more intrinsics you have, the more stats you get. That one pays itself off super quick. That's one of the first ones you should be aiming to get personally. Unless you're strictly doing it for the circuit or for... Well, actually, no, the circuit you still get major benefit from. if you're doing it for,
Prepare
if you're doing it just the lone story where it doesn't matter as much, okay. That's not as good. But if you're doing it for Steel Path, you definitely want to, like the Steel Path circuit, or the regular circuit. Not as valuable as the Steel Path one, where stats are a lot more important, but still good either way. Then you can combo that later on with the one that gives you a free decree starting out. You get a free bonus going into there, that's an immediate stat boost as well. And you can probably imagine, that adds up quickly. You can see in the corner. I have like 125 extra. Like 50% extra or something like that. I don't remember. I'll pull up what the exact thing is for it. Yeah, when we go back in, we need to go show the, watch the preview. Then I will.
This battle is already half won.
I can remember.
The enemy musters for a fresh assault. Hold the
great.
line.
I like this one, but this one's a lot more valuable. I get people love their Prime sure-footed, but I'd rather have Prime Vigor for just HP and shield, or even barring that is any mods I'd rather have in place, like on my eggs in the slot. I would rather have like the Power Drift or something like that. Powder still does give a chance to resist knockdown. It's not guaranteed. Like, oh, the less time you spend on your butt, the more damage you deal, and sure, that's true, but it's not the end-all be-all of everything. You get down for a couple seconds, still doesn't mean you can't output an absolute monster amount of damage to the point of overkill.
Exhausted. If only for now. Leave now or later. But leave you must, for the Undercroft is inexhaustible.
We got, yeah, Drifter Intrinsic Boost, increased damage and Drifter Health. Drifter Health is whatever. Damage is good, we like that.
Master their alchemy to understand the elemental forces
damage.
Locate a crucible.
Again, that's super good for Steel Path, because that's an immediate damage boost at all times.
Now, liberate the necessary amphors from your enemies. The forces of heat and electricity unleash radiation when combined.
Do that, we can get extra vulnerability stacking.
The needed amphors at the crucible.
No. Take that for later. Whatever. Not much of a difference. Fire for me. Blast again, okay.
A new element is born. Find the next crucible.
It's everywhere. Next crucible is there, and then it's there, and then it's here.
A blast crucible. Mix heat and cold amphors.
Totally not gibberish at all. Hang on, I need you to hold still. Thank you. Appreciate it. This is gonna be used to... Thank you, appreciate you giving me that one. I'm gonna need you to hold still for a minute. Appreciate it. Very kind of you. Everyone's getting fire today and no one's getting ice. Apparently no one wants to chill. They're all so cold you could have sworn they all came from the Ice Age. I think all of them need to chill then. Perhaps I need to chill with all of the ice puns. But even despite all that, I hope all of you are having an ice time this stream. Like, I'm done now, I promise. Mr. Freeze will be proud. Lightning one. Magic ice. Just a lot of ice.
It is a comfort to know that even in the depths of the Undercroft, the laws of alchemical science remain unbroken.
Max for Piranha after this. Yeah, that's good. It's an exterminate, it's easy enough. We'll go until we get something that's a little junky.
Doing enough.
Got poison grenade now. Look at that. From raging fire within to poison gas stirring. Yep. That first. About right. Sure, Mr. Vor is gonna show up. You cannot have my Janus key. I don't care about your Janus key. What's that? Take that. I'll take that again. That is nice. We just hit energy economy constantly. Recasts and arcane energize and stupid high energy. And a chance for it to be free.
The foe is staggered, but not yet defeated. Persist.
I can literally just try to entirely play caster at this point. Not even using guns. It'd be funny. Don't get me wrong, it would be really, really funny. Go, everybody, thank you. Appreciate that. You can really go and stay still. Adjust myself for a moment.
What a waste.
Hey, look, he's here. I called it. A little ugly face. Come here, buddy. You're ugly.
Little by little, the madness of the Undercroft is
Bye.
It is my duty
got one more to
to
your
make
6.
extraordinary demands of exceptional people. Secrets lie buried deep within the Undercroft. The
We'll go to
paradox
tier 6 at
provides
least,
the
and then we'll
means
go.
to extract them. You must protect the excavators and keep them powered.
we're trying to get decently high levels. Steal past level enemies now. Not like I can't handle them. But with all the bonuses that I have. Where's the thing? Where's the thing?
An extractor requires power.
No, I get power when I can. Especially because if everything's starting to actually go down now, it might be getting close to power. Yeah, I think time. Sounds dead. Survive.
A new void treasure may now be extracted.
That one. Alright. Go. No, you don't get to do that. Clown. Oh, I'm gonna go play with Big Claw Man. Big Claw Man has this fun. Apparently I'm just straight up invisible with him. Had that happen a few times recently. I wonder if it's a new bug that's been happening. So they made a patch recently.
A new extraction site may now be claimed.
Invisible
Excavator
claws.
under attack.
I don't care if the excavator's under attack, it's more or less fine because he doesn't have a spawn.
Extractor in place.
This, and I'm head to C, deal with. And kill them. No one said you were allowed here. Neither were you. Or you two. You're holding kindly still? Fine. All the slash problems. See, take all the slash problems.
Extractor
Damage
charge
over time go
expended.
crazy. Alright. Actually, out of energy. Problem. Okay, well, let's do that.
Void treasure location established.
You know what? Let's do that. I have to say you first. Also giving me some chance to heal as well.
Extractor in place. Enemies are assaulting your excavator.
I don't care if they're
You
assaulting
have
my excavator if we're done.
If you choose,
I'm not feeling assassination.
you may now leave.
As we probably leave after.
An extractor is out of power. Do not expect me
Good luck to
tell
them.
you when to stop. Judge
120
for
bucks.
yourself.
Let's see what we can get now with this circuit. What do we have? Natural Talent, Farcassi, Cronus. Alright, so we need Infiltrate and Arcane Avenger. That's fine. That's easy enough. Let's actually get Ivara worked on. So we actually have enough for base Ivara. Actually almost enough for let's need Cassie here. Like, I still need the Argon crystals, and I need 3 Argon crystals, of course. Oh, Don't feel like using the Piranha. I'm gonna get rid of it. And if I get it again, I'll just do Fury set. Do this still. Get that leveled. Let's go back to the Nami's. Actually, that one.
Operator,
Are any secondaries still available? I think I do.
Me
Oh,
too.
we're on time. A little over 2 hours. That's fine. It carries 14 minutes. Are you serious? It's not worth 13 platinum just to do it. I got any secondaries that I've got worked on. I'm not taking these two yet. Even these. We have this still. I don't care for that one. Do Epitaph Prime. Spectra. I got Talons. We'll take the Talons then. It's not exactly what I was hoping for, but I actually need to work on my Despair, because the last time I actually used it, it was with really early game mods. I just collected it because it's my first Stalker blueprint, so it has sentimental value to me. What do we got? We got... tactical bombs, do detonate, fall off 50%, blast, 40, so this is what we got. 12. Hornet strike for as much damage as possible. I don't care about fire rate considering I don't have very many. Magazine capacity V6. I can get. Ooh, I have better blast damage. 80 is worthwhile. Critical chance is 22. Status is 26. Critical chance go up to 4. I mean, that's good enough. I take that. The torrent would be good too. Fire rate and multi-shot's nice. Actually, I'm level. Should get myself a max rank. Sure. Just slap the base one onto Noctua again. I just I'll worry about that. I don't care if it's not good right now. I can work on forming things more later. Give me my lethal torrent back. My base level 1. I'll use Noctua, so it's not the biggest concern. Alright. Let's I'll do the Argon key or the Argon crystal off. I'll do that off stream. Oh, we got a little bit more time. What do I feel like we should do? What do I feel like we should do? You know, let's go crack a relic. We haven't done any relic cracking today. So you know what? Let's get a relic crack done. Got any... I really need to get more lith relics. I always forget that... ones that are not. One is not yet. Sure, we'll go with that. I like keeping some of my specific ones for other things if I really need them in the future. So my vaulted ones. As I said, I'm always of the opinion I want at least one copy of a relic for collection's sake. Then it's just cool to note to say, yeah, I had this one here and I had this one here.
Extract our target. There are void fissures in the area. Use these to crack open a relic.
Looking to involving Duvir and I blinked down on it.
You're near a fissure. They're dropping reactant. Use it to crack open a relic.
I'll note it down for next time.
Look for more reactant.
Go look through the VOD later. Look through the VOD later. And crack. My voice doesn't crack. Yeah, I'll look through the VOD later though, and I'll see if I can find what it was. Why is that one called the HIV virus? That's terrible.
We cannot let our target know we're here. Track them down quickly.
I'm assuming it's a
Success. The captive
helmet
is
charger.
safely in our
No.
hands.
Okay, it's not even a helmet charger. I would expect that out of a helmet charger.
You have collected enough reactant to open your relic.
I don't know why it's called that then. Also, calling it HIV virus is redundant because it's HIV, human immunodeficiency virus. It's like saying human immunodeficiency virus. Oh, I don't want to pick on this one guy. I don't know, to be fair, because it bothers me a little bit. The angry grammar teacher in me. Couldn't let that one slide, sadly. Uh-oh. What in the... There we go. I mean, not bad. It's not bad. It's 45. If I didn't need as many if I didn't have a ton of formas, I might have taken the forma blueprint, but Master Prime blueprint's way better. 45 ducats is nice to have. Or I can sell it off to Prime stuff.
I am pleased with your
Someone who needs it for whatever amount. Or I can just ducat it for 45. So that's whatever. I'm not gonna complain about it. Also, we're at like almost 10 million. I think the highest I ever had at one point was like 18 million. I spent then I had like 300,000 endo as well. As you can see, in my current endo, that's not the case. So I've also got a lot of prime mods and such. Oh, we got in Duviri. I need something specifically in Duviri experience. Let me exit this. Oh, I meant to. Oh well. I'll just exit out afterwards. Oh yeah, I remember what I was doing now. I remember. So I need to go do Viri to show Teshin with something involving him. That and
It is good to see
Necros,
you.
Ureli.
My
Soon enough,
dreams
you'll be a
were
prime variation.
not
Or
wholesome.
Goss. I'll take Goss. Right, no, Goss is cool. What is the intrinsics? But yeah, no, this opportunity. I mean, this one's a good one to get for later on, so you get 3 options instead of 2. Same thing with this one. But yeah, free decree is really good. You like that. But we like this one. Each decree you acquire gives plus 10 damage. So this is one of the ones that I'd say you probably want to start with. If you're going to get anything, start with it.
And afraid to be shut in.
Because that adds up over time.
Life.
And that
Usually she was too scared to act.
The amount of intrinsics you can get easily.
Can I trust you? I have to.
They're everywhere.
Plotting against me. I need you to destroy them. Every single last one.
I don't think I will, sorry.
Something's trying to reach you.
It's the man in me.
Through the mirror. The guarded mirror.
Yeah.
This
So
is your problem. Deal with it.
I just can't talk. Cool. This one's a good one too. It's not the biggest, but it can be useful in certain cases. But yeah, this is the big one, because I said the amount of things that you can get just doing small side things in just the regular Javiri experience, it's not great if you're doing just the lone story. But if you're doing it specifically for the full experience, where you get all the side quests available, like the Kaith racing or feeding the maw or other things, you can get decreased so fast, and that's another way to get really quick amount of intrinsics. Like we're already at 130 again. Between that and the circuit, you can get intrinsics so quickly. This was the first one I did, but that's also because I wanted this and this as well. Because once I was comfortable in everything else, I could just go here. So you get this for free, but this one's good, and this one at this point, yeah, this one's good, and then you want up to rank 3 immediately, because that's a free 10% damage between the two of these. What's the next one? 6 quick dashes. Yeah, I can do that. That's what I'm concerned about next. Naming McCaith is whatever. That's not the biggest bonus. It's cool, don't get me wrong, but it's not the biggest thing there. This can at least be useful, and it's a good alternative to arc wings in some cases. Kind of cool. This one's the big one for... Though, to be fair, this isn't as useful if you're not doing a lot of Duviri. If you're doing Duviri on the side, especially the regular gameplay of it, then yeah, no, that can be really, really useful. But if you're playing it by yourself, or you're not doing it at all, it's kind of irrelevant. In which case, something like focusing down to muscle mass for 25% damage. Both the operator and drifter receive the buff, so it's just 25% damage extra. And then weapon crit would be good, and Duviri, again, it's whatever. These are all nice. This is another one that's really good for out of there. If you're not going to be doing a lot of regular Duviri exploring, or it's not relevant to you, this is one of the ones that you should go for, in my opinion. That and, I mean, to be fair though, there is stuff that's Duviri exclusive for arcanes, and Akrathis,
Sythil looked
yeah, that's
in
guaranteed.
horror upon what had been done in her name. Surely there would be consequences.
I'll pick something here. Do that. I'll take this, just the fact that I can get some experience on it while I'm here. I'll take
I looked
that.
something up near here. I know I did. Books, dried roots. A prisoner? Can't be sure. But
horse.
I need to find it again.
I'm gonna take this. Take that. Oh, yeah, those will count for 2, so that's always better. You almost always want to take those. Yeah, Kaith. Some cases it's, you know, a lot of the stuff that the customization for that one is just platinum. That and with these over here, never take the platinum deal. It's a lot of platinum to begin with. Like 275, 225, 250, 250. You'll always at least have this, which is pretty decent. And then you can get Pathos clamps from just making progress in doing Duviri. Not the circuit, but in general, unless the circuit gives you a reward of Pathos clamps.
Someone toss this
Where was it? Where's Teshin now? So, over with Teshin, as you may see.
Go out into Duviri and fear nothing you find. For the most
He's actually
fearsome
talking right here.
being in all Duviri should be you.
Yep. So if you come
Sythil's fear
over...
spiraled. The more she tried
here,
to be
yeah.
bold, the greater grew her fear of being found out.
So this... I'm not going to say what this is for
Everyone's
anyone who
afraid of
isn't
the undercroft,
aware.
Even threats. It's too close
But-
to the void to...
For anyone who
tame.
isn't aware, that's a big...
That's why
Or anyone
I'm
who is
sending
aware...
you in there.
Yeah, subtle foreshadowing to some of this. I'll just don't get warped. But yeah, subtle foreshadowing with the little banner and like that little head thing. You might have seen it earlier when we were doing the call mission, how that looks vaguely familiar. So I'll let it speak for itself. Yeah, there's gonna be like 1 or 2 undercroft missions. I'll just do this one, and then I'll go out and do the maw, because the maw's fun. That, and if you do really well on it, you can get a fish. But it's only once per the session. The first time you do it in a cycle. So like once every hour, or once every 2 hours. Huh. Very bugged. Alright, well I'm just gonna go do this then. We're gonna do there real quick. I'm gonna set myself to solo, and then I will go back out to Duviri. That way we have the capabilities to do 4. Other people aren't waiting on me.
Will you stop or breeze on by?
As you can see, we have her, and she's a connection over the intrinsics. This is an area too. Now, anyone who's gotten past a certain point in the story will recognize this as well. This whole area. The little plant thing here, you got whole Dorma zone. You can say if my...
Fresh off the line.
I'll get that in a minute. My sentient, that's just a pipe. We got Cheeto over here. She looks like a burnt Cheeto. Then you got the elevator to go down elsewhere. And this little area as well is relevant for story reasons.
Orders, operator? Is that a pun?
You get a whole bunch of little stuff here.
I will attempt to bypass this vault.
And technically speaking, I know once you get to the Angels of Zeraman quest, so I know it's your orbiter, then it's technically supposed to be the Earth, like the little area.
Operator,
that's your alcove.
My foundry has completed a new item. Does this
that's
please
technically
the
supposed to be your base of operations at that point. That's where Call's Camp goes eventually too, with Veilbreaker, when you do that. Then, you go to here, and then once you go to Warframe 1999, technically supposed to go to the back rooms. I know I've been to on streams. Which I know I've been to on stream. As you can see, you got some stuff here. Stuff like this. I'm almost gonna stick one of these for my later self to forget about. Remember? And I said, here's the proof that I've done for an hour. Let me put this one here. No context. Let's put it right here. I just curled up. Let's do that one. Just accidentally to 13. It's a Divivin. That and one of my posters as well. No context there either. That's funnier. It's going right onto the roof. Could actually just stick it right there. Oh yeah, the online zone. Why is it that every time I get an opportunity like this, it's just instant gremlin activities? Yeah, that works. Going into the online zone. It's slightly off center. That's better. How's that look? Nope. That's good. That is excellent. Yep. Oh, future me is gonna be hating present me.
Something is different.
Or I guess
about
past
you.
me technically at that point.
What is it?
I don't know, you tell me. But I can get a whole bunch of stuff here from the Enigma Gyrums. I got this from a drop at some point, so that felt great not to have to buy that. I actually wanted one at some point. You get some nice stuff here.
Nothing tickled your curiosity?
I'm just explaining the stream. You get Curliver's Archive.
Of Kulivo's hold if I were you.
I have 17 Pathos claims, okay.
Safe place, no matter how tantalizing the details of Kulivo's crimes may seem.
I don't know, I gotta fight him. And as long as I've got like 20, I could handle it with 5. I've done it with 5 before. But if I go in there with like 20 of them, I'm absolutely shredding him. Okay, what we got? So I'm gonna say you only need like, what is that, 15, 24, and then 18. So that's like 42 for Kulivo himself. And that's 42, 54, 60, 66, 72, Yeah, you only need 72 to get everything, which isn't too bad, honestly. I think you get like, what, 5 of them each time you do it? 10 of them? And he's there for like 2 or 3 of the emotions. And then afterwards, you just buy this.
You remain quite unhappy. Oh, there'll be other times.
Ooh. Oh, if I had more, I'd absolutely take this. Oh, that's so tempting. This one's nice. I know people buy this occasionally. I'm not buying it for Pathos clamps, though. I will take this, though. I have so many. Might as well take the scene. But yeah, a lot of these things are Pathos clamps. I'll take this, though.
Beyond the wall.
Orient scales.
The one that old Thingy Bob in the cave comes from. Or perhaps you already knew that.
Might as well take some of these already. I got so many of them. I'm gonna get more in a moment.
What a riddle you are.
Alright, we're going to Duviri. Alright. But yeah, as I said, so you got the little veil there, and you got the little banner. Still need to make my drifter look cooler. Turn him from the drifter to the drifter. I am slow. I forgot how slow this version is. Hello. Hello, my little rabbit. Little Kawaka looking thing. Alright, let's just go back to you.
Fear kills you twice. First in the mind, and only later in the body. So arm your mind well. Alright, we're going back out.
Is Ghost we'll just take that one.
The fearful conspirator. One haunted day in Duviri, Sybil awoke with a thought. If I could destroy what I fear, I wouldn't have to fear it anymore.
They've kept me locked up inside my own mind all these years, frightening me with their tricks. Now I need you to make them afraid.
Nah, pass. Sorry, lady. But even just killing some basic enemies, you see 3 intrinsics, a little bit of rewards, and you get a common decree out of it. Or occasionally you get something like a rare decree. There's some Shawzen spots. I don't remember all of them are. There's a really good guide on, I know Steam has a huge guide somewhere where all of the spots are. For every Shawzen spot. And once you get all of them, you can go in a specific pattern from top to bottom. You know, more or less people get all of them, and once you get all of them played on Virtuoso difficulty, which honestly, not that bad. If you have any experience with rhythm games, this is very simple. And then as a result, you'll get the Courtly Shawzen. Which, I have that one. Equipped actually. Yeah, this one. Let's pull one of these. I could pull up one of the other ones there, but I'm not going to. Whoops. We're not talking about that. We're doing it again. That's not the right one. We're doing it again. We don't talk about it. I'm not flubbing it. I don't know what we're talking about. I don't care. Ah! Okay. Still give me 3. But as you can hear with that in comparison to... What's my other Shawzen that I have? Where do I switch again? I'm blanking. You know, I got a couple other Shawzens somewhere. I don't remember where I switch. No, I think Duviri is one of the places that you can't actually switch your Shawzen. What am I saying? I'm just wondering why I'm like there. Either way, oops, just unlock one. That means an enemy's actually gonna pop out of that. Oh well. I'll just deal with them. Want the loot? I'm a little loot goblin. Yep, what did I say? Heavy blade versus heavy blade. Here is I win. Yeah, I wish if I had to if I had the ability to change out my straws, then I'd show you what I'm talking about. But yeah, no, that one is very different sounding than some of the other ones, and the only way to get it is from Duviri itself. Don't believe it's purchasable at all.
It's only a matter of time before the Dax find out what we're up to. There's a bunch of them nearby, acting suspicious. You need to get them before
Care
they
about
get
the Dax?
us.
I'll murder all of them. You can quote me on that. Kill Rose. Go to. Except one. Kill Rose Gold. Get little warp spots. No, I don't think it's here. No, it is here. What am I saying? I don't think it's here. I'm walking right into it. I fear nothing.
Is the wretch howling out?
Let me in.
The prisoner seems to think you and he have unfinished business. Shall I let him out so that you can conclude it?
Yes, give me... Yeah, I don't care. 5 victories recommended. I can do with at least 5.
The beast is loose, intent once again on mindless slaughter. Put it down, that both the innocent and the dead may sleep peacefully.
Gun is good against him too. If you can get a nice ranger build on your Kaith, you can absolutely shred through him if you have another player with you. Obviously it'll be a little slower because I'm by myself, but... That works.
He feels your wrath, Drifter. Yes, continue. Tame his.
We got pink now. Purple gang. Is this how this works now? Heal. I ain't afraid of you, I just need you to walk towards me.
Just one more defeat amongst countless, Kulavo. When, oh when, shall you learn this most obvious of lessons and remain low?
Honestly, I could probably do better for Sun and Movement, the faster thing. And now he's gone. And shove it full of knives. I don't like doing shove full of knives. As you can see, just optional. But this is how you get your color of Ozbane. Goodbye.
Execute the brute. Don't spar with him, you worthless collaborator. Fool. You gave him precisely what he wanted. Dignity.
Yeah, because I want him for later. I wonder what a primed variation of him would look like. Oh, that's right, I have. Anyway, let me see if I can find spot with water in it. That's Lunara Court, what am I saying?
Let's go.
Actually, that was here. There's a little spot to beat them all. This one will work fine. Spot right here. Do we have the ability to beat them all here?
Oh.
Maybe not that spot. There's plenty of spots that do allow you to, though. What? Like, if we're gonna be here, I might just do it. Here we go, here's one. Feed them all. You can click to bite or E, and you can tap spacebar to rush, which allows you to get multiple fish at once. You need, I think, 10 to beat it, and then if you can get 15, you'll get an actual fish of your own. I believe they are all one specific size. And as you can see, not that hard. I'm by myself and I can still do it. But other people doing it simultaneously with me would be a lot faster. Might as well do this too. And just in a moment we got 2 Moth Fangs and then a Knockfish. And then when we leave, you'll see we'll have an actual fish with us when we leave. As long as we get Decree. I'm going to pop it, and then we'll leave Duviri. We keep up to the last obtained Decree. We get everything in terms of resources that we earned while we were in there. And that includes the fish. Bada bing, bada boom. As you can see, it's small. I have several of these, but it's an irrelevant point. I don't actually have the fish tank thing here I can put here too, but we got over here. We got, let's see, let's put everything in here. As you can probably tell, I'm a little bit of a collector of fish too. I got some Zerans, Fromizon, we got Seon. Nemes, rather. Here's the Enoch. The Hav. And one thing you'll note as well, all these are small. They are guaranteed to be small no matter what. Like, let me put one, my Zeran in right now.
Do you remember the old war,
here somewhere.
Operator? Order seems to have misplaced those memories.
Whenever you want to show up, buddy. Whenever you want to show up for chat. Guess he just doesn't. Here we go. As you can see, he's all the way in the corner. And there's a certain size limit for the tank where you can have a certain number of big fish, certain number of small fish, etc. So as you can see, I have adorned, a couple magnificent ones, medium-sized, large, medium, large, small. Or take him out. So take him out, then I'll put some other ones in. Remember, I believe the servo fish specific, I don't know if they're either categorized as their own thing or if they're specific categorized as medium. Don't remember which. Either way, what point? With that, I think I'm gonna get prepared to end off stream here. Thank you all halflings for coming by. And as I said, on Saturday we'll be doing some Phasmo again, since everyone seems to be loving that. So at that point, might as well. So, I'll be seeing you then. And you all have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care.